How's it going, y'all? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to increase your backpack capacity from 60 carry weight to 120 carry weight, as you guys can see here. Firstly, you need to be heading over to Pioneer Scout Camp, and you want to talk to an NPC called Scout Leader Jaggy. After you finish talking to him, he'll ask you to go and talk to Scout Leader Tretley and Scout Leader Pompey, so you can start doing the quest Order of the Tadpole. If you can't see this two NPC on your map, you want to open up your Pip-Boy, go to Data, go to Daily. Under Miscellaneous, you want to make sure that you check these two daily quests so they can appear on your map. Also, under Data and Side Quests, you want to enable the Order of the Tadpole quests. Scout Leader Tretley will be at Dolly Swords, where you have to do the sub-quest for Order of the Tadpole called Bravery Control Pass. And Scout Leader Pompey will be at Kitty Corner Cabins, where you have to do the Helpfulness Cleanup quest. Alright, let's start off by going to Dolly Swords and do the Bravery Control Pass quest. After talking to Scout Leader Tretley, he'll ask you to find insect parts. If you open up your map, you can see the locations that you need to go to find these insect parts. Also, sometimes almost all of the insects will spawn inside the same house or cabin where Scout Leader Tretley is. For example, we got a blood bug here where you can loot the quest item. Also, there's a locked door inside of this cabin where you can unlock it using your lockpick. Inside of this room, usually there'll be a red roach where you can get the red roach meat. Also, as you can see, a vile tick is inside the same house, which will allow us to loot the tick blood sac. So all I have to do now is just fast travel and loot the Bloodfly gland, then hand over all of the quest items to Scout Leader Tretley. Also take note, this quest, the Control Pass, as well as the Cleanup quest at Kitty Corner Cabins, which I'm going to show you later. These two quests are going to be daily quests, and by completing them, you will have a chance to earn a Possum Badge. So you need 8 Possum Badges to buy the high capacity backpack mod, which will allow you to get your backpack capacity to 120, which you can buy from the Possum vendor. They're available at any of these camps like Camp Adams or the Pioneer Scout Camp. Alright, now let's go and talk to Scout Leader Pompey at Kitty Corner Cabins so we can complete the Helpfulness Cleanup quest. So basically you need to pick up this toxic waste. They'll be showing up on your map. Once you collected them all, you have to dump them inside of the containment barrel to complete this quest. Alright, for Kindness, Revive, and Ally quests, you need to revive someone in your group. You can do this by joining events, daily ops, or even expeditions. If you join an event, make sure you're in the group. Just a small trick here, you can follow a low-level player in an event, because sometimes if they die, you can just quickly rest them up to complete this task. Also, if you guys need help to complete this quest, you guys can join the Discord link in the pinned comment right below, where people are helping each other out. Alright, the last part of the mission is Growth, where you need to earn Scout World Challenge badges. You can find these challenges from your challenges menu under World. If you scroll down, you can see the Tadpole badges challenges. For me personally, the easiest ones are Archer, Athlete, as well as Hunter. Let's start with the Tadpole Archer Challenge. There'll be a checklist at the top right of your screen, so let's get straight into it. Firstly, you want to be going to the Pioneer Scout Camp. And near Scout Leader Jaggy, there'll be a cabin with the exam terminal where you can complete all of your exams here. I'll be providing a link to the Fallout Wiki with all of the exam answers. The link is in the description below. Since we have all of the exam answers, I would highly recommend you complete all of the exams that you're targeting. For example, for me, the easiest Tadpole badges to get are the Archer, Athlete, as well as Hunter. So I'm gonna go ahead and complete all of these exams. This way I don't have to come and visit this place over and over again just to save time. Alright, once you finish the exams, you're going to be heading over to the shooting range, which is located at the southwestern part of Pioneer Scout Camp. Once you're there, right on top of this table, you can find the crossbow plan. There's a workbench right next to it as well, so you can craft your crossbow there. Also, for this challenge, you need to craft 50 crossbow bolts. To craft 10 crossbow bolts, you'll need 2 adhesive, 1 aluminum, 3 plastic, as well as 5 steel. So you want to farm those materials first so you can craft them all in one shot and complete the craft 50 out of 50 crossbow bolts. After that, you want to be heading over to the shooting range again and press this button here to start the archery test. There are 5 targets that you need to hit. I usually use the first person mode so I can see the target much clearer. It's alright if you miss because you have plenty of time to shoot at the targets. You want to be hitting bullseye for each target. For this target at the most right, you want to be standing at the far right of this shooting range to make it easier for you to hit the target. The other 2 things to do will be to kill enemies with your crossbow. It could be any enemies. You just have to kill 50 of them and then repair your crossbow 3 times during the process. Alright, next we have the Tadpole Hunter Challenge. You need to gather or craft all of these weapons, including the black powder, gun or rifle, a crossbow, a hunting rifle, an automatic weapon, a shotgun, a knife, as well as a pipe stringer. While you're in the Pioneer Scout Camp, you're going to be heading over to the shooting range, which is located at the southwestern part of Pioneer Scout Camp. Once you're there, right on top of this table, you can find the crossbow plan. As for the black gunpowder pistol, you can find them in Philippi Battlefield Cemetery. Inside of the building, you can find this glass case where you can find these black powder pistols. If you can't find one, you can always hop session by logging out and logging back in to see if they're there. Also, inside of White Spring Mall, there's a shop called Black Powder where you can purchase these plans from the vendors. Next, the easiest way to get automatic rifles, you can go to West Tech and kill all of the super mutants. They will usually drop automatic rifles, and you can get plenty of ammo as well. As for hunting rifle, this is a pretty common weapon where you can loot from Scorch and any other enemies. If you're looking for the plan, it's available in Flatwoods where you can buy from the vendor bot. If you completed the quest from Rose at top of the world, you'll have the Karma Stranger plan. Also, you can find a couple of strangers at the topmost floor or Arctos Pharma. Once you reach the topmost floor, there's a huge Arctos Pharma sign right here. You want to turn around inside of this room. You can find a couple of strangers laying around on the table. As for the knife and combat shotgun, I'm sure you guys already have these plans where you can craft them as they're pretty common. Alright, once you have all the weapons, let's go and hunt all of these creatures. Let's start with the red stack. You can find plenty of them outside of Clarksburg, roaming around the Toxic Valley area. You want to be killing them once with a black powder weapon and also once with the crossbow. If you're having trouble to kill them, you can always use your main weapon with high damage first until they are at low health and swap to the weapons that you need to kill them for the objectives. The next location that you can find red stacks will be at the Dan and Sons Constructions. If you go near this red tower, you'll find plenty of albino red stack. Take another one down with a hunting rifle, and we successfully completed all the red stack objectives. Alright, next we have to find the Yelquais. They can be easily found in Dolly Sods, right in front of this cabin. If you can't find them, you can always hop servers by logging out and logging back in. Another common location will be at the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery. The Yelquai will be at this open parking area. Just be careful because they hit hard. However, you can easily kite them if you go to high places. They can't reach you and they can't climb and go downstairs apparently. So you have to take one down with an automatic rifle. Once you've done that, take another one down using the shotgun. Killing the Yelquai with the syringe will be the hardest one. You can use your main weapon and take down his health until he's very low and use the syringe. Or I can use this really cool trick here. There's a Yelquai cave at this location in White Spring. If you happen to build a camp or a house here, you can always kite the bear to your base and build a staircase as he won't be able to climb that, and build plenty of turrets so they'll do the work for you and you won't have to spend much ammo. Once he's really low, you want to time this, use the syringe and take him down at the very last moment. Alright, next we have to kill a wolf using a knife. The best place to find wolves are at the Autumn Acre cabin as shown on the map right here. Just do a stabby and you're basically done with all the hunting objectives. All you have to do now is just to cook all the meat, the Yelquai, the wolf, and the red stag. You basically just need a cooking station and some wood, and that's pretty much about it. And you've successfully completed the Tadpole Hunter badge. Alright, next we have the Tadpole Athlete Challenge. To complete, have a strength stat greater than or equal to 5, as well as have an agility stat greater than or equal to 6. You will get these two stats naturally as you play the game and level up. So now let's focus on the 3 athletic courses. There you need to complete all of them. The first one is at Camp Venture. You want to travel to this location as shown on the map. Once you reach there, you want to be going to the starting point of the athletic test. You want to press this button right here and wait until you hear the beeping sound effect that shows you the checkpoint. You can visually see this as well with a yellow quest marker. So you want to keep running forward and hit this checkpoint. You don't want to miss any of it within the time limit. So you want to follow my path right here until you reach this kind of tower. You want to climb up and then jump down and head over to the bridge. Once you cross the bridge, you will successfully complete this part of the athletic course. For the next part of the test, you need to be traveling to the New River Gorge Bridge East. You want to press the button to start the test. This time you'll run across this huge bridge. You want to stick to the middle and keep running forward. You also want to make sure that you go through every checkpoint and don't want to miss any of it. You reach a point where you have to jump down, and then you just have to avoid the scourge or the ghouls. Just keep running forward until you see there's a way up on the bridge again. And then you'll see these barrels with radiation. You don't have to exactly jump on top of the barrel. You can go to the side of the road, and then you have to jump down, and you want to jump on top of this blue railing because the Scorch will have a hard time to get to you due to the pathing. Because to be honest, the enemy's pathing in Fallout 76 is pretty bad. So now all you have to do is just run forward. You don't have to go to the left or to the right to hit the checkpoint exactly where it is, because you can just run past the checkpoint even though the checkpoint is on your left. Just keep moving forward until you finally cross the bridge to successfully completed this part of the athletic course. For the last course, you need to be going to the Sunny Top ski lanes. Once there, just hug left until you reach the area where you can press a button to start the final athletic course. This course is really short and easy. You just have to run down the hill and make sure you hit every single checkpoint. The only thing that you need to be aware of are mines and traps. Once you run it once or twice, usually it'll be in your muscle memory. You should be able to avoid all of these traps without any issues at all. So once you completed this athletic test, you've successfully completed the Tadpole Athlete Badge Challenge. Alright, now you have successfully completed the Order of the Tadpole mission, and now you can mod your backpack by using mods. Basically, you've unlocked this feature as well as a skin for the Tadpole backpack. So if you go to any possum vendor at Pioneer Scout Camp or Camp Adams, you can see there are mods that you can now purchase and modify to your backpack. The one that we need is the high capacity backpack. As you can see here, it requires 8 possum badges. As I said earlier, if you do the Sting and Things daily quest at Dolly Sots, as well as the cleanup quest at the Kitty Corner cabins, you'll have a chance to earn 1 possum badge upon completion. This is completely random. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you won't. So I would highly advise you guys to do them daily until you get enough to buy your high capacity backpack mod. If you want to check how many possum badges that you have, you can go to your Pip-Boy, go to Stat, and go to Collections. This way you can check whether you earn a possum badge or not after completing a daily quest, as well as there's an event called Campfire Tales, which is located at Camp Adams. Upon completing this event, you will have a random chance to get a possum badge. So you definitely want to join this event and do the 2 daily quests. Also, the last and final method to earn these possum badges, you can go to Challenges under the World tab. You can now see Possum Challenge badges. The easiest one that I've completed are Backpacker, Rail Enthusiast, where you have to use your railway rifle. The other 2 easy ones are Atomics Fan as well as Archaeologist. I might be making specific guide to complete the easiest possum badge challenges. Do check out the link in the description as well as pinned comment. So once you have 8 possum badges, you can now go to the possum vendor and purchase the high capacity backpack mod. And to implement this mod, you just have to go to the armor bench and then go to modify. You can modify your existing backpack and then include the high capacity backpack mod to increase your carry weight to 120. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you find this video useful, be sure to hit the subscribe for more future Fallout 76 videos. This is Joe and I'll see you next time.